What's good, ducky duckies? What's good? Look how clean that duck is. How in the world is that duck that clean? And that one. I mean, they just stay so pristine. Look at the colors on this one. Is that not beautiful, y'all? I love Muscovies. Not only are they delicious, but they're fun to look at. Look at this thing. And the tail's wagging. I love it when they're happy. I love it when they're having a good time. And it's also fun when they all start running and flapping their wings. We call it the Maniac Nation Airport. They'll all just start running, and it looks like they're fixing to take off, you know. It's funny as heck, y'all. We living and loving life here at the Maniac Nation, here on the Hobson. Meaner than old King Kong. What's up, Jerald Paul? Look at him. Stay out of my yard, big guy. That is no joke. I just wanted to get him in the sunlight, y'all. His colors are so pretty. That's a big boy right there. Big boy. And I just came out here and collected quite a few eggs off of them. It's funny. The eggs are collected every day. There's only 5 hens, but there was 8 eggs. So just like I was trying to tell people, you actually can get more than 1 egg a day off of a chicken. People will argue and say you can't do it. We collect eggs every day. Matter of fact, I know we collected the eggs yesterday, and there was 8 today. Look at him, y'all. He ain't no joke. He'll sneak up on you. I'm just glad that fence is there, y'all, because if it wasn't, he'd have tore old Maniac's legs up. Come on. That's a black copper Moran rooster right there. That's a pretty show rooster right there, y'all. Check him out. He's pretty. He is pretty. Now, granted, this is the worst chicken on the planet to eat to me. Most people want them for the chocolate eggs. I think they're just good foragers, and the eggs don't taste any different than, you know, any of my other chickens, so that's cool. But my wife wants them, and luckily I was able to get rid of as many as I could, and I just added some more American breasts in here so that he wouldn't tear the backs up on my ladies. And in case y'all didn't know, and if you do know, y'all, this ain't for you, but if you have a rooster, if you have 2 roosters especially, you better make sure you have enough hens in that pen. You'll see a lot of pictures, a lot of videos of people saying, man, the backs of my hens look terrible. They make saddles and stuff like that for all the other hens, you know, on internet, Pinterest, and all that. But I have learned that 5 hens ain't enough. Sometimes it is, y'all, but if you add another rooster, you're going to have to add a lot of hens. So if you want to know what I believe and what I do, just to make sure that I don't end up with that problem ever again, I just make sure I have 10 hens for my rooster. And if you have 2 roosters in there, have 20. Now, you may get away with, you know, less than that. You may get away with 2 roosters and 10 hens. I'm not going to do that because I had 7 hens and 1 rooster. He hurt their backs. I added, I want to say 12 hens and 2 roosters, and he hurt their backs. And I realized that whenever I added 10 for each one, never have to worry about that. He can breed, go to the next, breed, go to the next. Because what he'll do is he'll team breed. I mean, that's the nicest way to put it. He'll just constantly come back, and his claws gripping into her back, pulling her feathers, cutting her skin. We've had some really bad chickens back in our earlier videos on TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that. And by the way, if you didn't know, we're known as Hobson Homestead on TikTok and Facebook and Clapper. Instagram is Hobson_Homestead 256. And yeah, I just try to bring y'all what I've lived through and what I know. So I'm no genius, I'm no scientist, but I will give you the facts that we've lived through. So keep check on how many hens you have with your rooster. Let's say you have 1 rooster and 6 hens. If you never see their backs get messed up, hey, you're doing good. Don't worry about it. But if you start to notice bad marks on your hen's back, add 2 more hens, y'all. It's real simple to get on top of that. And as y'all see right here, some old scrub hay, because we use it for bedding. Birds don't tend to care if it's fresh hay, bad hay, whatever, as long as it ain't wet hay. So anybody, you can go to a farm and say like, hey, them hay bales you got out there with all that grass growing on it, you'll hear them say, oh, you don't want that. Tell them, yeah, I want it. Can I have it? They'll give it to you. Sometimes they'll bring it to you to make room on their farm to add newer hay bales. So that's a cool tip I can give y'all. We haven't located some bad bales in a while. That's why we're down to so little. It normally takes us about 12 bales a year, and that's if you're heavily bedding as much as you possibly can. So also we can't do our gardening because we have a major holding of water right there, as you see. But we're going to take the tractor and dig this out. My neighbor's going to let us borrow it, and we're going to dig that side out. I'm thinking about removing the entire center down to the rock and sending it into that, but we'll figure that out. But right now, y'all, it has rained so much. It has rained so much that you really can't depend just because of that. I mean, it does hold water there, but when spring and summer starts to get here, it'll start to dry out like crazy. That stuff will be hard as cement out there most of the time. It's only like this during the winter months. Look at him cutting, y'all. He's showing out. Ooh, somebody just shot. He's showing out, y'all. Look at him. That's a boss right there. Tomahawk is earning his keep around here. I just hope these ladies start spitting out some eggs, and that'd be great. Look at him. Look at him. He's fixing to do that dance, y'all. He's going to strut like a boss. But, y'all, not only do rabbits taste delicious, they're fun to raise, but check this out, y'all. You get all this rich, beautiful black gold right here, y'all. And people want it. People will buy it. But we mainly use ours ourselves. It is the best fertilizer that we can possibly get. And mixed with the rabbit urine, it is just some powerful stuff, y'all. And we put it on all of our gardens. Everything that we raise, everything that we can get it in. When we start seeds, we drop a few little rabbit pellets down in the hole too. And I mean, you just can't get enough of it. And check this out. What is that? Rhubarb is coming back. And I thought it was gone, y'all, but it comes back. And it's starting to come back really nice here. Our sage never left. It's always looked this pretty. So that just goes to show you that bucket has nothing but dirt from our property and rabbit poop. And that's it. That's all we put in. There's no potting soil. There's no nothing. And we've grown tomatoes. We've grown all kind of stuff in these pots. I mean, and we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep growing. But I'm just walking around out here before I go in. Wanted to give y'all a little bit of another video. If you haven't clicked like and subscribe, please do that right now. And to answer a question I was asked, how come I'm able to touch my fences? I don't run any electric on anything on my property anymore because we have Atlas, a guardian dog, who does a very good job. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure one day it's coming, but out of almost 3 years, we've never had to run electric on this fence or the turkeys. Actually, nobody has electricity but the ducks. And the reason the ducks is because for some reason foxes started showing up the other day, but they can't get in the pen because it's electrified. It's like they really want my ducks. I don't know what that means. But hey, y'all, thank y'all for following me and checking, following along with the video this far, if you have made it this far so far. And y'all, let's keep this journey going. Let's see what happens. Let's see where this poor old country boy can get to. Yeah, I don't have the tractors. I don't have all these fancy barns, but I hope to get them one day. I do. You can ask me something. If I know, I'll answer. If I don't know, I don't. And, some people ask you some rude stuff just so they can go, well, you're not a chicken genius, or you don't know everything about ducks. Yeah, I'm sitting here telling you I don't know. But I can tell you about the birds that I have and the experiences that we have faced, and that's what I'm here for, y'all. So until next time, I'm your boy Maniac, y'all. Thank you for watching Maniac Nation. We out.